It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
Good morning. Today it is Thursday, January 30th. The year is 2025. I'm up having a cup of tea this morning. I got in late last night and I was tired. I came in. This has been a pretty exhausting week, past few weeks, running back and forth to the hospital, checking on Earl, going to physical therapy. I'm now back in the gym. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done, and I find myself just running. Come here, take the dogs out, finding some food to eat. You know, just a lot of stuff that's it's exhausting, but it's got to be done. Hold on. Hey, I'm going to call you back in a few minutes. Good morning. I'm going to call you back in a few minutes. Okay, all right. So... last night I got in here and I had left the hospital from visiting Earl, and I got back here. Earl's doing much better. They finally, he's off the feeding tube. When I got there last night, look, they took the feeding tube out of his nose. So he's back eating food on his own. He's no longer on dialysis. That's over with. His kidneys are functioning normally. We still can't figure out what happened, you know, that he went down so bad. It's, you know, it's just hard to explain. Anyway, I got in here, turned on the TV, and a plane crashed in Washington, D.C. You know, a plane crashed, went down and killed 60 plus people that were on the plane and 3 people on the helicopter. About 63 people were killed. We haven't had a major plane crash in the United States in over 15, 16 years, I believe. You know, airplanes are the safest form of travel in the United States. So something went wrong yesterday. Something went terribly wrong. And a plane crashed and people lost their lives. So I was feeling kind of down when I got here in the house. I was tired coming to this big-ass house by myself. Luckily, Rosie had came over and cleaned yesterday, so it was very clean. So I was like tiptoeing around, not trying to make any mess at all last night. I was clean finally. Nothing like come home to a clean house. It feels like you're in a resort somewhere. Bed's all made up, and everything nice and clean, everything where it's supposed to be. And then you see this thing about this plane crash. And God made all the rest of the issues that I was going through just minor. Just nothing. Because some people got on a plane yesterday from Wichita, Kansas, on their way home, and they didn't make it. They were literally seconds away from landing. When they hit a helicopter. Still don't know who was in the right. I kind of think the helicopter may have been in person. I think the plane was where it needed to be. The helicopter just wasn't where it was supposed to be. And the helicopter was also on some type of training mission. That just seems, you know... Yeah, we can be looking at all the problems we have and all the issues we're going through. When every day there are people who walk outside their homes, who go in places, going to do stuff, and they never make it back home. They never make it back to their houses. They never safely make it back home. They're still, you know, that's sad because, you know, you have so many people who are family members and friends expecting their loved ones to come home last night. And people were at the airport waiting to pick up people. And the plane There was a guy who was at the airport. I saw this morning. He was at the airport waiting for his wife to land. And to get this news that all of a sudden, the whole airport shut down and there's been a plane crash. And it took him some time before he realized what had happened. And that his wife happened to be on that plane. Yeah, life is a journey, y'all. We don't know how it's going to end. We don't know how it's going to end. That's why I personally believe in making every day beautiful. Spending every day absorbing myself and making my life wonderful. And it's not selfish, it's self-care. I get up every morning, I make me a cup of coffee or tea. This is the ginger tea today. I was gonna make coffee, but I was gonna do this tea. I try to switch it up between coffee and tea. I put some fresh lemon and honey, natural honey from a local grower here. It's supposed to help with whatever honey's supposed to do. It just tastes good to me. Yeah, but some people didn't make it home last night. And then it makes our lives seem so life is fragile. You better enjoy every minute of it because you just don't know what's going to happen. I got all this stuff planned for the day. I got a physical therapy at 11. I got to take the dogs out. I got to give them something to eat. Life is fragile. Enjoy every moment of it because you just don't know what might happen. We don't know anything until it does happen. I'm back in the gym now. This is a struggle, y'all. I was bench pressing 315 pounds plus. I'm in there with a bar and 2 dimes. Literally, that's what I started with. A bar and 2 dimes, and that was a struggle. I could hear my shoulders snapping and popping and cracking. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I could feel the fibers and the muscle just like, okay, my shoulders, my back, everything was like, oh man, what is going on here? Let's start all over. It's not my first rodeo. I've had to start over the gym a couple times. Actually, I like the idea of starting over because now I can kind of reshape my body the way I want to. There's some things I want to do differently. But it is a struggle and it's very painful. I'm going to physical therapy at 11, so I can, see what's going to be happening there. It's 3 hours. I'm not going to be on this video long, but I got to take these dogs out. Enjoy life, y'all. We don't know what may happen. And it's unfortunate as we learn more and more about these people who were unfortunately, this tragic accident that happened, we'll learn from that some of these people were young. I saw something about some of these people were figure skaters. They were ice skaters. And there were some Americans and some Russians on that plane coming from a national championship figure skating contest. Probably won gold medals or... we don't know everybody. As we learn more, we will learn who was on that plane and where they were going and what they were doing in their lives. It's just inevitable. It will come out. Enjoy life. Embrace life. Love life. If you're in a miserable situation, get out of it. If you can't wake every day happy, something's wrong. If you don't like your job, if you don't like your relationship, if you don't like your living situation, if you don't like, make some changes. I might bitch and complain about certain things, but I'm trying to make as many changes as I can. I've made a ton of changes. If you rode through this journey with me, I've been doing this since 2012. over a decade. I had a lot of ups and downs. I mean, I've had a lot of ups and downs. But I've learned to pick up the pieces, put a smile on my face, and go on about life. Because I don't know when it's going to end. I'm not a religious person. I know a lot of y'all. If that helps you get through life, then that's great. If prayer and God and Jesus, that helps you get through life, there's nothing wrong with that. But for some of us, that's not, ain't gonna work for me. I don't find my happiness in religion. I find my happiness in me. And waking up, doing the things I like to do, putting a smile on my face, being happy, enjoying life. The last few months have been torturous. Earl's been in the hospital since July. At one point, they didn't think he was gonna make it. I try to cheer him up every day because I can imagine what it feels like to be in that hospital all day and night. I can imagine he's not having any fun, and I get it. It's going on 9:23. I'm watching the clock, and I got to be at physical training at 11. I was going to try to go by the hospital before. I'm not going to make it. It's already 9:23. I've got to take these dogs out, and I got to get dressed. Now, I was going to cook some breakfast, but I don't want to clean the mess up this clean kitchen. The kitchen is spotless. Yeah, I'm at it's 9:30. I gotta be there at 11. I might scramble an egg. I think I got enough time to do that. Well, I'm gonna conclude this video. I will be back later on tonight. I was gonna do a video last night, but I got in and saw that plane crash, y'all. My heart dropped. And And I came in, I was going on I was running in the house, bringing in groceries, food, all the sandwich I was going to eat. I turned on the TV, was heading down in the basement. And I turned on TV and I saw this. I was like, what the hell? I hadn't even heard anything. Didn't get any alerts on my phone. Maybe I wasn't paying no attention. But I'm going to have to conclude this because the clock is ticking. And I got to get going. I'm going to make sure I get that. Well, so I was going to cancel this 11 o'clock physical therapy, but I got to get there. My arm is doing, it's getting better. It's doing better. I think getting back into the gym has really helped. So enjoy life, y'all. Life is fragile. Love yourself. Take care of your health, your well-being. Do the things that make you happy. Do whatever you have to do to make your life better. Because it's your life and you have to live with the decisions that you made. Live in happiness. If you are in situations that not bring you happiness, make some changes because y'all, we just don't know. We don't know what tomorrow brings, if tomorrow even comes at all. Anyway, today is Thursday, January 30th. Let me rip and run. I got 30 minutes to walk these dogs, eat some breakfast, get dressed, and get the hell out of this damn house, get to that physical training by 11 o'clock. It's going on 9:25. I'm watching the clock. I'm out of here. Today is Thursday, January 30th. The year is 2025. I'm out, and I will speak to you all later.